At this point in time, you should have opened the real-life integer application worksheet and completed it and submitted it through Schoology. Now we're going to continue defining our vocabulary words for integer operations. The next vocab word is multiplication, which is an operation used for the shortening of repeated addition. As you can see in the picture down below, you have 3 groups, and in each group are 3 pieces of candy. So for addition, this would be 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 9. Or because you have 3 groups, and in each group are 3 pieces of candy, you can just do 3 times 3, which is still 9. Remember, the total amount resulting from the multiplication of one number to another is called a product. For division, it is an operation used for splitting numbers into equal groups. Remember, the total amount resulting from the division of one number from another is called a quotient. Now, in this picture, this is an example of 18 people figuring out the even way to split people to go into cars. So we have 6 cars, 18 people. 18 people divided by 6 cars means 3 people per car. So that is how they figured out how to evenly spread out the number of people into the number of cars they have. These are some of main vocabulary terms that are quiz content. You have sum, which is the result from addition, difference, the result from subtraction, product, the result from multiplication, and quotient, the result from division. Again, look over these words, remember them because they are eligible for quiz and tests. We are going to talk about the different ways that multiplication is represented in math. There are 4 basic symbols used to represent multiplication. The traditional way is an X. We are not going to use this as we continue through Algebra 1A and Algebra 1, mainly because X is the most commonly used variable. So I know you're used to this way, but get it out of your brain because we will not be using it. Here's an example. You can write any example you want with any numbers you want. I just chose 7 times 9. Another common representation is a dot. And here is how it could look. That's 3x times y equals z. And that dot is symbolizing multiplication between 3x and y. The most common way that you will see multiplication this year is through parentheses. Right? We are going to use parentheses a lot in this class, so please get used to using it to show multiplication. And probably the most important thing to remember when you see parentheses is notice there's nothing going on between the 5 and the 12. You don't see addition, there's no subtraction, there's no division. It's 5 parentheses 12, end parentheses. So because there's nothing in between, that is symbolizing multiplication. That is the most common thing you are going to see. So please, please, please remember that. Keep that one in your brain. And the least common one that you've probably seen is the asterisk. It's just a little star. And the example I have is -3 times 1. Again, you can use whatever numbers you want for your own examples.